لله رب العالمين له الحمد الحسن والثناء الجميل وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له يقول الحق وهو يهدي السبيل وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وأصحابه والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين أما بعد. My beloved brothers and sisters, inshallah ta'ala, I now want to go into the people who go extreme in negligence when it comes to refutation. There are people who, when it comes to refutation, they are on the opposite of the group that we mentioned in our previous episode. And that is this obligation of refuting, they don't like it. They're against it. And they've turned away from it in its totality. And they claim, let's observe wahdat al-Muslimin, the unity of the Muslims. Let's not divide, let's not break our ranks. And so they speak nothing about innovation, misguidance, none of that. And all they do is they warn you all the time from this issue of refuting. Don't refute, leave refutation. Why? Leave it. There's extremism in that as well. ولذلك الشيخ الإسلام ابن تيمية, when it came to أهل الزيغ والضلال والذابين عنهم, the people of misguidance and who've deviated from the truth, and those who defend them, defending the people of misguidance, Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah, he said, وَيَجِبُ عُقُوبَةَ كُلِّ مَنْ انْتَسَبَ إِلَيْهِمْ. They should be punished, all of the ones who attribute themselves to this misguidance, or ذَبَّ عَنْهُمْ, or defends the innovators. He comes and he says, Ya akhi, why are you speaking about the Sufiya? Why? Leave them alone. Don't say anything about them. أو أثنى عليهم, or he praises them. أو عظم كتبهم, or he glorifies their books, their works, such as إحياء علوم الدين and books like that. أو عرف بمساعدتهم ومعاونتهم, or he's known to aid them and support them. أو كره الكلام فيهم, or he hates anyone saying anything about them. أو أخذ يعتذر لهم, or he gives excuses to them بأن هذا الكلام لا يدري ما هو, أو من قال إنه صنف هذا الكتاب. They will come to you and they will say to you, أخي, he didn't intend to say this in his speech, or he wasn't the one who authored this. وأمثال هذه المعاذير, and they give you these weak excuses. التي لا يقولها إلا جاهل أو منافق. The only one that's going to say this is an ignorant person or a hypocrite. بل تجب عقوبة كل من عرف حالهم. It is obligatory to punish everybody who knows the situation of these people. ولم يعاون على القيام عليهم, and does not aid and support the people of the Sunnah in standing against them. فإن القيام على هؤلاء من أعظم الواجبات. To stand against these type of people who are giving excuses to the innovators, to stand against them is from أعظم الواجبات, Ibn Taymiyyah says. لأنهم أفسدوا العقول والأديان, because these people, they've corrupted the people's minds and the people's religion. على خلق من المشايخ والعلماء والملوك والأمراء. They have harmed many of the mashayikh, also many of the scholars, many of the muluk and the umara. They go to the leader and they sit under him and they say, Shaykh, these people are fine, leave them. They're only just doing dhikr and twirling in and going in circles in their own masjids. وهم يسعون في الأرض فسادا. But in truth, they're spreading corruption in this earth. ويصدون عن سبيل الله, and they're blocking the people from the path of Allah. فضررهم في الدين, the harm these people have, أعظم من ضرر من يفسد على المسلمين دنياهم, is worse than the ones who are harming the people's dunya. ويترك دينهم كقطاع الطريق وكالتتار الذين يأخذون منهم الأموال ويبقون لهم دينهم. Many harm have come from these people. Shaykh Hassan Taymiyah's kalam is very long, but you guys got the gist of what he's saying, rahimahullah ta'ala. These people, great harm has come from their methodology and their way. We've seen it. The first one is, within their midst, أقوال الباطلة and الأهواء المزرية spreads amongst them. Misguidance, statements of falsehood, all of it spreads in their midst. No problem. In دراسة معالم الدين وانطماس حقائقه, the symbols of Islam, the milestones of Islam, all of it perishes, and the reality of it, and the foundation of the religion is corrupted in their presence. إفساد الأرض بسبب فشو الشرك والبدع والمنكرات. The corruption, brothers and sisters, that it could have on this earth, if shirk spreads, bid'ah spreads, munkarat spread, no problem. The whole issue is, no problem, difference of opinion. The bid'ah, difference of opinion. You hear some of them say, Billahi alayk, Ya akhi, let's not refute Mawlid al-Nabawi. Let's grow out of this. Let's not refute Mawlid al-Nabawi. Let's leave it. Let's look at the bigger picture. Let's unite. That person is, what is he trying to achieve? It's an innovation. It's added to the deen of Islam. We want this religion to be pure and clean. That's it, khalas. As long as they're doing it, this refutation will come. No, leave them alone, akhi. We need to unite now. Get over all of this. Okay? From the things that we see from them is inqilab al-mawazin. The scales have turned. Contradiction in their understanding. If you look at them, their perception is so confused in things. Prioritization, wrong. All of it. Nuzul al-uqubat al-ilahiyya. Allah's punishment are coming down on us as people because of the silence of refuting the people of innovation. Because of us allowing the symbols of Islam to be perished, to be destroyed. Brothers and sisters, ask yourself a very important question. Why did Allah Ta'ala curse Bani Israel on the tongue of Dawud and Isa ibn Maryam? Allah says, لُعِنَ الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا مِنْ بَنِي إِسْرَائِيلَ عَلَى لِسَانِ دَاوُودَ وَعِيسَى بْنِ مَرْيَمَ ذَلِكَ بِمَا عَصَوْا وَكَانُوا يَعْتَدُونَ كَانُوا لَا يَتَنَاهُونَ عَنْ مُنكَرٍ فَعَلُوهُ لَبِئْسَ مَا كَانُوا يَفْعَلُونَ. They were cursed, Bani Israel, on the tongue of Dawud and Isa ibn Maryam. Why? Because of the sins that they were doing, and also because they were not calling each other to the good, and they were not prohibiting each other from the evil. Al-amr bil-ma'ruf wa nahy anil munkar wasn't done. And so Allah Ta'ala cursed them, subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's what's going to happen to us. If we let the falsehood stay, we don't say anything about it, we'll be cursed. And wallahi, shirk is what? Shirk is munkar that needs to be stopped. Bidah is a munkar that needs to be stopped. The ma'asi, whether they were saghair or kabair, they need to be stopped, they need to be spoken against. All of these issues should be clarified and they should be spoken about. Like in brothers and sisters with good manners. Don't be vulgar in defending the sunnah. Many people, they try to defend the deen by saying vulgar speech. You see people on Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and YouTube saying, I'm defending the sunnah. How are you going to defend it? From the beginning to the end, he's insulting. The sunnah doesn't need to be defended in that manner. Bring the evidences, bring the truth. Don't insult and name call. Okay? Speak the truth. The haqq already is going to become clear by just mentioning the Qur'an and the Sunnah. Brothers and sisters, insults and vulgar words. Insults not even the issue alone by itself. That's even worse than that, which is what? Vulgar speech we've seen some people use. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Who's going to take the truth from you if you're presenting the truth in that manner and in the way that you do it? Brothers and sisters, remember whatever you write on somewhere, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will hold you account for it Yawm al-Qiyamah. Everything you're writing is going to be written for you. Allah says in the Quran, وَلَقَدْ خَلَقْنَا الْإِنسَانَ وَنَعْلَمُ مَا تُوَسْوِسُ بِهِ نَفْسُهُ وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ إِذْ يَتَلَقَّى الْمُتَلَقِّيَانِ عَنِ الْيَمِينِ وَعَنِ الشِّمَالِ قَعِيدٌ مَا يَلْفِظُ مِنْ قَوْلٍ إِلَّا لَدَيْهِ رَقِيبٌ عَتِيدٌ. There's not anything that you utter except that it's written. Everything that you say. So remember what you say, are you happy to meet Allah with it Yawm al-Qiyamah? Whatever you've written somewhere, are you happy to meet Allah Yawm al-Qiyamah with it? That's what you have to ask yourself. Don't just speak because you can speak. And don't ever try to think to yourself that you can defend the religion by insulting. That's not how the deen needs to be sold. By the way, brothers and sisters, insult and name calling is not knowledge. Anyone can do that. The non-Muslim can do that. The non-Muslim has many vocabulary on insulting and name calling. That's not an art, that's not a science, that's not a knowledge. Anyone can do that. Okay, brothers and sisters. Ilm. قال Allah, قال الرسول, and قال الصحابة. When you're responding to somebody, brothers and sisters, and you're refuting someone, don't bring the natija in the beginning. Some people, Fulan is a mubtadi'. He's a dallun mudil. They bring the natija, the conclusion at the beginning. If you want to bring the points, first of all, drive the point home. Mention the evidences from the Qur'an that the person has gone against. evidences from the Sunnah that the person has gone against, the aqwal al-salaf al-salih ridwanullah alayhim that the person has gone against, and then bring the conclusion at the end. Because the people are with you, they understand where you're going with it. The natija, the conclusion, let's first agree on the muqaddimah. That's important. And that's what's happening. So you spend 45 minutes mentioning mubtadi', dalun, mudillun, adallu min himari ahlihi, and you keep saying all of that. And then at the end, when it comes to, okay, what's the evidence? You have nothing. It's not a way to defend the deen. If you look at our scholars that we've seen, Shaykh Muhammad ibn Salih al-Uthaymeen, Shaykh Muhammad Nasiruddin al-Albani, Shaykh Abdul Aziz ibn Baz, the likes of these great scholars of Islam, they brought evidences, proofs, barahin, hujaj, when they refuted. You read their rudud. Look at the rudud of Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah. تتعجب. يعني some of the quotes that we're mentioning from Ibn Taymiyyah are from a refutation he gave. يعني تأصيل, قواعد, principles that he's putting down. Amazing, that you'll be shocked with. So my point, brothers and sisters, is don't go to ghulu, or don't ifrat or tafriq. Be in the middle. The middle that Allah and His Messenger sanctioned. And that's what's pleasing to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm going to stop there, inshallah ta'ala. Anything which I have said that was wrong or incorrect is from me and shaitan, and Allah and His Messenger are both free from it. Subhanakallahumma bihamdi, ashhadu an la ilaha illallah, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayh.